What's up, everybody? More MMA talk with your boy Frank. Today we're gonna be talking about this event coming up Saturday, UFC on Fox card, December 15th. We're gonna be talking about one of the main card fights, Dan Hooker and Edson Barboza. If you love fighting, you excited for this, man. Edson Barboza, just you already know who he is. Dan Hooker, you might not know who he is, but he on the rise, man. This fight is gonna be incredible. Edson, he been at the top for a long time. Like, he been like top 5 for years. I mean, he had the injury, came back, but he been up there for a long time. Like, everyone knows Edson Barboza. They know he's exciting. He been up there. He been in some wars. I mean, remember he fought Tony Ferguson. That was a war. Though he lost, that was straight war, bloody, just war. The Anthony Pettis fight, he beat him. That was war. And even if Khabib lost. And watching that fight, if you go back and watch it, Edson hit Khabib with a kick, and I want to say the 4th or 5th round. And you saw Khabib kind of he had to gather himself. Edson still had that. His technique so crisp. The power was still there throughout the fight. So yeah, Edson Barboza, he always gonna be a tough fight. And really, he been around so long, it's easy to forget. Like, he only 32 years old. Like, he's not some old buck. Like, he's still I say he's still spry. That's the word I've been using. He's still spry. I mean, and you remember the Kevin Lee kick when he kicked Kevin Lee in that 2nd or 3rd round. Like, yeah, Kevin Lee chicken legging. Like, his technique stays through the whole fight, so you don't have to worry about him slipping. I think he's got the cardio to go. I mean, you've seen Khabib gassed him. Like, Khabib killed him, but even still in the later rounds, he was still able to land. If he could land something, it still had something on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, then you got Dan Hooker, man, 28, young buck, man. If you watch any of his fights, I think he's got he has mostly finishes, but I want to say he's got 3 in a row. He's got 3 or 4 in a row lately. Like, he's been on fire, man, since he took that L to who did he lose to? Jason Knight. Yeah, he was unbeatable since then. Where's Jason Knight? Whatever. But for me, the key to this fight, I mean, more on Dan Hooker. You saw him. He beat Ross Pearson, but Ross Pearson been old since I've been a kid. Like, Ross Pearson, I feel like has just been old. No disrespect to Ross Pearson, amazing fighter, warrior, but he's old. He's aging. You know what I'm saying? And then he fought the kid from the UK. He choked him out. That kid's pretty exciting too, pretty nice fighter. But he beat him. Then he beat Jim Miller. It's like, Jim Miller, you've been old since I was a kid too. Like, you're an aging guy. But then his last win when he fought Gilbert Burns, that was legit. Like, if you saw my previous video, I'm pretty high on Gilbert Burns. I thought it looked amazing this past weekend. I'm pretty high on him. I like Burns a lot. He's an amazing fighter. But that was the first, I feel like, legit guy he fought. Like, they could be like, okay, you beat somebody, somebody who was real. Edson's gonna be the toughest test. And the question for me personally is, are we gonna see that it's a lot of levels to the game? Like, and that's kind of the fear. Like, it's levels, and Dan Hooker is good, but Edson is here. Like, Edson's a top 5 quality guy. Dan Hooker is a top 10 right now. So it's like, are we gonna see that there's too many levels to the game? The fight makes sense to him, even though I think Dan Hangman is 14. I think Edson's like 4 or 5. It makes sense because of the trajectory he's on. Like, they're pushing him as like, okay, he can do it. So it's like, you give him a top 5 guy. Edson Barboza needed a fight. That division's so crazy. I mean, you just kind of got to make the matchup how you can. Both really exciting on the feet. So I'm just curious to see though, like, will we see Edson shows him like, look, it's levels to this game. I've been around a long time, and I'm gonna put you out. Like, I'm gonna do it to you. Or are we gonna see Dan Hooker, young buck, you know what I'm saying, like, really show like, hey, I'm here to stay. Like, I just beat the top 5 guy. Who's next? Personal prediction, be straight up with you, I don't know. Like, I like Edson Barboza a lot. I've been watching him since I was young. Dan Hooker, I'm kind of new to him, but from what I've seen from him, like, he could starch a lot of guys. We'll see. Y'all definitely got to watch that fight. Like, if you don't watch another fight that night, if you don't want to see Al Iaquinta and Kevin Lee, whatever, which you do, but you want to see this fight if you don't watch anything else. So yeah, Edson Barboza, Dan Hooker, y'all check that out.